Have you ever wondered what the applications or programs installed on your computer are doing in the background? Portmaster is a free and open source program that provides answers to this question by giving you insight and control over processes happening on your computer. The vast majority of programs used today connect to the internet without your knowledge. Portmaster allows you to discover every connection your programs establish and give you the option to block or allow specific domain, IP address, or entire programs. This way, the program enables you to take control of your computer. As of the time this video was recorded, the program is available for Windows and Linux. You can download it from the official website. The link will be in the video description. You will also find a link to GitHub, where you can view the program's source code, since it is open source. After a successful installation, you will need to restart your computer. When the operating system boots up again, Portmaster will automatically activate, and you will have the opportunity to perform a quick setup of the program. Of course, the settings you define can be modified later if you change your mind. First, you need to define the rule that will apply to advertisements and tracking. It is important to note that this rule will apply to entire system, meaning the tracking and ads will be blocked at the computer level, thus affecting any web browser you use within the operating system. When you click on the drop-down menu, you will see a list of options, and it's recommended to check Deceptions, which is not selected by default. The program will then block any behavior it detects as deceptive. There is also the option to block other categories, but we will discuss that further in the second part of the video. Next, you need to select a DNS server, which translates domain names like google.com into IP addresses like 172.217.0.0 that computers use to communicate over the internet. You have several options, but the two best are probably Cloudflare and Quad9. Since Cloudflare comes with a malware filter, I will choose this option, but of course you can select the one that best suits your needs. Again, it should be noted that this rule will apply at the system level. After that, click the Finish button to complete the quick setup. When the application starts, you will see a list of all currently active processes on your computer on the left side. And you will also notice that the DNS and privacy filter we just set up are active. You can also view statistics related to the program's activities. In my case, as you can see, at the very start I have 150 blocked connections, 18 active connections, and 10 applications currently running. Although 150 blocked connections may sound like a large number, most of them relate to the connections that Windows as the operating system establishes, which Portmaster considers unnecessary or malicious and therefore blocks. The more programs you have installed, the higher the number of blocked connections will be, so don't be alarmed when you first run the program. You can see a list of all connections currently being established by clicking the Network Activity button. The program allows you to sort connections based on various criteria, such as blocked and unblocked connections, providers, countries, domains being connected to, the connecting application, and more. In addition to connections, you can also see a list of applications by clicking the All Apps button. At the top, you will find a list of active applications, and below that, you will see a list of all applications installed on your computer. For example, if I launch the Brave web browser, it will automatically be added to this list. In addition to blocking domains and IP addresses, you can also block at the program level. When you select the program you want to block, simply click the Block Connections slider. In this case, for demonstration purposes, I will block Brave to show that after blocking, the program will not have the internet access. Unblocking is done in the same way, so the moment I remove the block for Brave, the browser will regain internet access. When it comes to blocking domains and IP addresses, it is advisable to conduct some research before taking this step. The program will provide you with certain data about all the connections being established. When you click on any link, you will receive information such as the domain, IP address, whether it is incoming or outgoing connection, the country, the application making the connection, and so on. You can perform additional checks using services like VirusTotal to verify domains, and you can check IP addresses using the website WhatIsMyIPAddress. Enter the IP address you want to check and click Search. If the IP address is legitimate, you will receive information such as location, the company to which the IP address belongs, and similar details. You can check a domain using VirusTotal by copying the link and clicking Search. We explained how VirusTotal works in one of our previous videos, and for those who have missed it, the link will be in the video description. If after checking you decide to block a specific IP address or domain, simply click Block Domain button. If you change your mind, you can unblock IP address or domain by clicking Allow Domain. You can make additional settings in Portmaster by clicking on the settings icon. Here you can change the DNS server if you wish, and you will also find a filter list that you can modify to suit your needs. When you click on the drop-down menu, you will see all the elements of the given service, along with a brief explanation of each item. In addition to the services we have checked and that are recommended to be blocked, such as tracking, ads, malware, and deceptions, there are optional services you can check, such as blocking pornography, violence, and gambling. You can also block big tech, meaning all the services these companies provide, and those companies are Facebook, Amazon, Google, Apple, and Microsoft. Experimental services, as the name suggests, are in the testing phase, so the stability is not guaranteed. You can check this if you want to participate in the further development and improvement of the application itself. Thanks to everyone who took the time to watch this video. I hope you find it useful or at least informative.